just left Fort Pines Hostel, and that hostel is awesome. It's kind of grungy, like it's just sweaty couches and stuff that you sleep on, but it's donations, so you can pay whatever you feel like you owe. Well, I made it to McAfee's Knob. It's an awesome view.
Actually, we'll have it on. It'll be sent to your email address tonight. Okay. I appreciate that very much.
Goodbye, Knob of McAfee. You have no water for me to drink. The rocks around here are pretty awesome. Look at this one. Guess someone camped under here. There's a little campfire spot. Well, this is Tinker Cliffs. You're supposed to pee off them apparently, so I did. And back there, I think that's McAfee's Knob. I think I walked along this ridge over here, but I don't really know since the guidebooks don't really have maps. But it's pretty cool up here. That's kind of scary sounding. I made it into Daleville, and I'm at the Goodwill. I'm gonna look for some better town clothes, because when I do laundry, all I have is to wear is a pair of underwear and a rain jacket. So I'm gonna go check it out in there. Good morning. I am headed out of Daleville. I stayed in my first hotel last night at a Howard Johnson, and they had a free breakfast that was kind of horrible, but it was free. Well, it wasn't free, it was included. And now I'm headed on to Buchanan, where I'll meet my mom and hike with her for about 5 days. Well, I keep crossing over the Blue Ridge Parkway, and there's always a lot of views like this, but the views on the parkway so far don't compare at all to the views of the trail. Hey guys, I am at Middle Creek Campground. It's at like mile 756, and I got this cabin with my mom because she's gonna hike with me for 5 days, and it's not as nice as the last cabin I stayed in. It's made out of plywood, and it's horrible. Like the AC has been running since I got here, and it's still kind of warm in here just because it doesn't seem like it's insulated well, and it just seems really redneck. And there's a stove, no sink or anything. There isn't even a spigot for the cabins when all the tent sites have spigots out in them. So I'm gonna go and find a spigot in a tent site and do my laundry in this bucket that I found here. Check out this shelter. It's called Bright Ridge Shelter. It's huge. It has this front porch, and then a sleeping area down here. And then a second story. It's really big too, with these cool windows on them. We came down to Apple Orchard Falls. It was like 1.1 miles off the trail, and it was like just as far down as it was distance, so it's gonna be tough going back up, but here's the falls. So we got to the shelter last night, and in the rain, after like maybe an hour and a half of hiking in the rain, and it was really cold, but the shelter was packed. So we set up our hammocks, and we both slept under Mom's. It's called like an Eno housefly or something, and I actually like it a lot. And then it rained all night, and it was still raining when we woke up. Now it's raining off and on, and I don't have my rain jacket because it's not waterproof, so I kind of left it. And then now I'm wishing I hadn't because it's so cold, but I'll probably end up buying one that's actually waterproof. We'll see. Here's the James River with the longest footbridge on the AT, I think. Yeah. And people usually jump off it, but it's kind of raining and cold, so we're not going to. Mom and I got to John's Hollow Shelter, and it's like 7:30. We did 16 and a half miles today, I think, something like that, maybe just a little bit less. We got here and the shelter is empty, so we decided not to hammock tonight because it's no one here and it's so wet. We're gonna try and get some stuff to dry out tonight. This is what feet look like after like 12 hours of walking in wet socks. Last night the campsite that we were going to stay at had a sign that said no camping here. So we got some water and walked a little farther and just went down the trail next to this lake. The trail's up there through the woods. We just walked down to a flat spot and set up our hammocks. And this is Mom's tarp. It's called an Eno housefly and it has like doors on it. It's really nice for staying in with a hammock. Mom's trying not to slip.
It came around.
We made it back to the Buena Vista Visitor Center, and we're gonna go over into Lexington or something like that and stay at the Hampton Inn there. So I'm excited. Hopefully they have a hot tub.